Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Monday, in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Good to see you. Oh, I just realized I haven't flipped my screen. Let me flip the screen. Too bright. What's going on? How am I doing on the lighting? I feel like every time I either miss or not miss. Let me see. Let's see. Can we adjust this a little bit? Very nice. I think that's a little too bright. That's better. All right. Let's get started. So today was kind of a surprising day it was a surprising day for me because I talked to a few people today. And it's kind of surprising that at least like two of them literally had no clue of what I do, right? Like literally had no clue of what I do, and the other ones weren't really clear of what I do. So, and that's my fault. And I think there's a lesson to be learned here, and I want to share that with you because I think it's a really important, just really eye-opening, right? So just to give you a little background, so I want to make it clear on what I do. And some of the things I've done or I am doing scares a lot of people. When I share my story, truthfully, it does scare a lot of people. It will either turn you off completely to me and say, "Oh, this guy is a loser, a retard," or it'll completely turn you around and make you a huge fan of mine. You know, I think there's really no in between. There may be a few that fall in between, but for the most part, I would say most people would either say, "Oh, this guy's a loser," you know. And I'm talking about me, right? This guy is a loser, good for no bueno, or you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna become a fan. So I'll just give you a little synopsis of a couple stuff, right? So I'll tell you what I've done and where I am and where I'm going and, that kind of thing. So, and like I said, it's part of my fault. Well, not part of, it's completely my fault, right? And here's the thing. If you're not asking your customers, your audience to purchase what you have, you're not doing anybody a service. You're not doing you a service, and you're not doing your potential prospects and audience a service. Because if your product or service really does help people, right? If you believe in your product or service, if you really believe in it, like if you believe, "Oh man, this shirt that I make is just amazing. I really believe in this shirt," right? So if you really believe in that, right, then you would want to promote that shirt, right? So it's the same thing with anything else. If you've got a sandwich shop and if your sandwiches are crappy, then you probably don't want to tell people about your sandwich shop, right? But if you make amazing sandwiches, you want to tell everybody about them, right? So my fault that I haven't shared, and this is the reason why I haven't experienced the growth that I should be experiencing. And I'm just gonna lay it out very, very transparent live tonight. Kind of a personal one too, but so that is the reason why I haven't experienced the growth, and I get ridiculed for that. I get it. I take full-on responsibility. I get ridiculed for that. I get it. So let's shift that around, right? So give you a couple ideas. So I started doing, first of all, to today, I have had 37 jobs. Like I told you, you're either, that's funny. Oh man, when I even say it, it's funny, Like I said, either you're gonna be completely turned off or you're gonna say, "Oh my God, this guy is amazing," right? So I have had 37 different jobs in 10 different industries. And from 2003 to about a couple months ago, I was in the mortgage industry. So I don't know, how many years is that? 19 years. So I've done mortgages for about 19 years. Seen a lot of things, right? I've done retail, you name it, like it's 10 different industries, right? 10 completely different industries. I've done 37 jobs, right? So I think we agreed that getting a job is not the problem. I could probably get the job. But there was a time that mortgage industry was in a really rough period. And so, I would go here and they would close. I would go there and they would close. I would go here and they would close, right? So, like I said, I'm going to repeat this again. Like I said, you're either going to become a huge fan of mine or you're going to be completely turned off. So either way, I'm totally cool with it. Anyway, 37 jobs, 10 different industries to today. I've dabbled, and I use that word carefully, and I've picked it. I've dabbled in direct sales network marketing seriously since, I want to say seriously, I guess 2008, right? Now, that does not mean I've continued straight from 2008 to today. There's been a long gaps in between, like years in between off, that I've completely got out of the industry and got back in, right? So why do I share that with you is that I'm gonna be building my side project a lot more, right? That's all I'm gonna focus on, and I'm gonna share with you why. And the reason why I share that with you is because when I reached out to a few people today, like I said, a couple of people had like completely like no clue that I was even in the business, right? And a few other one was like confused, like, what are you talking about, right? So, my fault. I'm gonna make it clear here, right? So a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, I got laid off from I would consider it last job, right? And I thought I was playing all my cards right. I have to be very careful in reference to that because, I just have to be very careful what I say, what I don't say. So I was laid off and I feel like it was wrong, right? So, and I thought I had all my cards right. So when that happened, it made me realize it's like, it was like a light bulb that it went on and it triggered something. I don't know if you've ever had that, but it was one of those things that it made me really think and realize something. It's like, you know what? After all these jobs, after all these different industries, it's not like you stuck to one industry, all these different industries, all these different jobs, and just not working out. So there must be something else for you. There's got to be another calling, right? So I want to share with you. I want to put it out there because it's going to be, like I said, in my live last night, I said there's going to be a few surprises. Yo, what's up, money? There's going to be a few things that I'm going to change around. So one of the things is this. So I'm going to be focusing a lot more on TikTok and Reels and creating Reels and stuff like that, because that's where the social media marketing is. You got to pick your platform, right? Whether you want to utilize what's going on online and social media and all that stuff, or you want to completely say, you know what, now I'm completely off to that stuff and I just want to stick to my routine. Whatever works for you, wonderful. I'm just saying what I'm seeing as the future, what's happening right now. I don't want to be one of those guys that will miss this boat, right? So that's just me. Now, a lot of other folks are not on the same boat with me, right? And that's totally okay. But personally, that's what I want to go with, because I feel like that's the future. And it's a convenient future. It's a convenient way of earning an income, a pretty decent one, right? To those days have changed, that you have to go clock in, clock out. They really have. If you really want to look at the other side, you can. Now, you still can go clock in, clock out. Nothing wrong with that. There's many people who do that, right? I'm not saying don't, right? I'm saying now there's other ways as well if you're not really into that world anymore. I'm not really into that world anymore. I feel like I just don't want to be there anymore. I just feel like I just kind of want to do things on my own and just take on the challenges on my own and just kind of go with that stuff, just kind of build a business, grow a team, and just kind of just see what I can do with impacting, I don't know, a few lives, So here's what I'm doing and here's what I'm not doing. So I've decided, like I said, not too long ago, I've decided just that I'm not going to seek another job. I mean, it doesn't make any more sense to me. Honestly, it doesn't. And I know some of my family is going to watch this live, and this is the first time I'm actually saying this, but it just doesn't make sense anymore for me. It just makes more sense for me to stick to my side project and become that side gig coach that I've always wanted to be, and I've always kind of have been anyway, but I've never really kind of taken advantage of it. So if it's supposed to be my own business and I'm supposed to grow it myself, then I'm supposed to welcome those challenges, right? I'm supposed to welcome the speed bumps, the struggles, the haters, the naysayers. Like I said, you're either going to become a fan or a hater. So either way, it's all good. So here's what I'm doing. A couple of updates too. So I have started, and some of you know about this, I started a couple of t-shirt websites. I'll give you some updates. 2 t-shirt websites. One of them is Persian and one of them is American. I can tell you this, and I know you hear this a lot, but the reason why I made these t-shirts, it all started with myself, right? The reason why it was because I wanted, when I wear a t-shirt and I go out and, to the gym or market or wherever, just out, I wanted people to see my t-shirt and either chuckle or like say something, or maybe say, hey, nice t-shirt, or just like start a conversation, right? That was my goal, right? So the American t-shirt site is Curiosity Shirts. So Curiosity Shirts is just like that. It creates curiosity when you wear the shirt. Guaranteed. I'm telling you. You wear it, people don't respond to it, you wore it wrong. You know what I mean? It happens. Now, I've kind of created the same thing on the Persian side, but it's I'm telling you, very unique, very different, very simple, but very unique. Now, I'm trying to build these 2 sites, right? And I'm almost done because I had to redo all kinds of stuff. And I'm doing that all by myself, right? And I had a job at the same time, at this time. So what happened is I got an email from where I get my t-shirts, and a bunch of the shirts are discontinued. Colors, this, that, styles, what have you, right? So now I have to go through all that stuff, redo them, or maybe even just completely change vendors, which would be not a good thing. So basically I'm going through that, right? That's the update with the t-shirts. Now, have I stopped doing the shirts? No. Here's the reason why. Some of you, and I know you're gonna hate me for this, but some of you, I've promised like shirts, my new designs, right? And I promised this maybe a gazillion months ago, right? And I've hit these speed bumps. And here's what I want to share with you. If, like I said it in the other night's live, if you're not gonna quit, if you know you're not gonna quit, don't quit, right? If you know you're not gonna quit, don't quit. So these things will come up. I'll have to rechange. I have to change platforms. I have to do this, do that. Lots of work by one person because I got to design each one. I got to upload each color, each size, description, all this stuff, right? Well, fun. So that's one project I'm doing. I'm really, really praying that I can get that done as soon as possible. I'm not even going to tell you when, but that's one of my one of my really like big things. I know you guys are gonna love the t-shirts, and you're gonna get some really amazing feedback. You know what I mean? It's just gonna be amazing. So that's why I haven't worn any of them, and that's kind of why. But so just hang tight. You guys have liked my stuff so far, so just hang tight. So that's one project, the 2 t-shirt websites, one Persian, one American. Curiosity Shirts rightnow.com is actually up. So I have over 25 different designs on there, and you're gonna check them out and you're gonna love them. But the new designs are coming out. I'm working on that, and now the changes with the vendor and everything else. But so I love the designs, and I design them myself, right? So I come up with the design myself. So any feedback on those is much appreciated. So that's with the whole thing with the t-shirts. That's one thing I'm doing. The other thing I'm doing is, if you've noticed that, like on Instagram or TikTok or LinkedIn or Facebook, I've changed it to where I say T-Money, where you at, money? Side gig coach, right? So because that's kind of what I want to stick with. Like I said before, I'm kind of done with the searching for another job. I mean, after 37 jobs, I think we got this thing. You know what I mean? So dude, I've been on for like, I think 15 minutes. Team Money, you don't love me no more. Where you at, money? Manoush, how are you? Welcome. So yeah, so the other thing is the side gig coach, right? That's what I want to stick to. That's kind of what I want to, that's what I'm passionate about anyway. So that's what I'm sharing with you. Like, I haven't come out and said to people, this is what I do. And that's the reason why when I reached out to people today, a couple of them, like I said, 2 of them, like literally had no clue I was in the business. They're like, what? You do that? I didn't know you do that. I didn't know you what? Right? So that's one. Team Money. So that's one. And then, like I said, the other half, they were like confused, like what the heck is going on? So when you don't promote, when you don't share what you're promoting, what your products or services are, nobody knows and nobody wants to buy. Now here's another thing. I'm going to tell you this may hurt, right? If you're bothered by somebody mentioning their products and services and basically giving you an offer to buy or join, if you're bothered by that, that's your money mindset. You really got to work on that. That's your mindset, right? If you're bothered by somebody saying, oh, could you just take a look at this product? If you're like, oh my goodness, I don't know, I think I'm gonna go to the mountaintops and just go into a cave and live the rest of my life all by myself. If you're bothered by that, that's a mindset. And here's the other thing. If you're bothered by people offering their products and services, well, guess what? Nobody's gonna buy your products or services if you offer them, if you have anything. Why would they buy when you don't entertain others? See, if you're a good buyer is a good customer. You feel me? You gotta, listen, this is powerful stuff. A good buyer is a good customer. A good customer. also a good buyer, right? Because if you don't give people a hard time when you're buying stuff, when you're a customer, when you don't give people a hard time when you're buying things, you know, when some people go to the store and want to buy something and they give the salesman or the person a hell of a time, like where literally the salesperson after that transaction wants to just like throw themselves off a balcony. You know, it's like, oh my God. Recall, oh my God. You're dating yourself. You're dating yourself now, Team Money. That is you're dating yourself. Recall. That's funny, right? So yeah, if you're not asking, if you're not comfortable when people say, hey, when you want to buy this, and you're like, oh my God, you know, that's no bueno. Nobody's gonna buy it from you, right? So listen, if you're calling customer service, be nice to them, because you're a customer, right? And guess what? Your customers are going to be nice to you. I'm telling you, it works like that. I'm telling you. So my bad that all these years I have never said to anybody, like even when I was in loans, I never promoted any of my mortgage stuff on social media, which was kind of, I don't know, dumb, I would say, right? I don't know why. So now that I'm sticking to what I want to do, now it's all about getting my message out and seeing more of my my promotions out there, the t-shirts, and you know, that side project that I'm helping people make some more money on this. Like I said, that was amazing. Like I reached out to people and they're like, what? I didn't know you do that. Yeah, I do that. I haven't been doing that like all in focused, but now I am. I'm all in focused. We're growing a team and I'm excited. And, you know, sometimes it takes 37 jobs in 10 industries to find out, and 49 and point like 11 and a half years, months to figure out, hey, that's what you're supposed to do. You know, you're supposed to look for those people who want a better way, who want to improve their lives, who are looking for another income option. You're supposed to look for those people. I'm supposed to look for those people. And those people are supposed to look for me. And it's supposed to be a relationship. And I've been doing it all wrong. So my plan, and Team Money, maybe you can roll back and listen to the beginning because it'll make a whole lot more sense. But my plan is just to be in your face a lot more. So I'm going to tell you right now, if some of you are uncomfortable, you can unfriend me. You can unfollow me. I mean, you can send me hate messages if you want. Then I'll block you, you know. But I just want to, like, you know, just want to tell you, it's all out of love. You know, it's all out of love and nothing else. But you know, I'm gonna be promoting what I do, and I think if you're on social media and you have something to promote and you're not, well, then you are like I have been all this time, pretty dumb. Because I've been dumb all this time. Like today was I can't repeat this enough. It was such a perfect example. They didn't even know I do, you know. How would they know when I don't promote me? When I don't promote the stuff I do? How would they even know? That's funny. Yeah. I've never been blocked out of love. I'm pretty sure it's been hate. It's been, yeah. I don't think it's ever been love. I do, oh man, I do remember a couple of people that you know as well, they blocked us both, I think. It's hilarious, but oh well, right? Hey, listen to me, if you're not getting blocked, if you're not getting hated on, you're not playing big enough. Nobody's hearing you. If you're playing under the radar, if you're playing so tiny little bit that 4 people see you, then you're probably not going to get a lot of hate, right? But if you're playing big enough, you're getting out there and you're like getting thousands and thousands of people to say, yo, 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 right? That's when you start getting hate, because not everybody's going to, it's a numbers game, right? The more people are watching you, the more people you're reaching out, you know, not everybody you're going to rub the right way. So I guess you do your best, right? You do your best. These days you do your best, because anything could rub somebody the wrong way. Yeah, so I'm going to be in your face. And I think you should be too. And I think you should be, like I said, if you got a product or a service that you're proud of, okay? Not like something that you're not even proud of, right? If it's a product or a service that you're proud of and you really believe in, and you feel like, hey man, this stuff is like good stuff. Like, I get benefits from this, and I really feel like I should share it with, I don't know, everybody. Those who like it, okay. But my job, my purpose is to look for those types of people, right? Prostitution. If you're helping other people, if you're putting yourself first, I guess I could flip that. The definition a different way, you know. But Team Money, are you? I love you, Team Money. Team Money, that's why you're Team Money, dude. You know what I mean? You're Team Money. So, like I said, if you're proud of what you do and you're proud of what you promote, what you use, products, services, then now, you know what? Use class, right? Yeah, use class, right? Don't be cheap about promoting your products and services and shoving it in somebody's face by force. Listen, use class, okay? I get messages every day, this long, never talk to the person, I don't even know who they are. It's just on and on about you should join this, because this is, I mean, it just, please, use some class. Don't be cheap in your communication. I've done a live on that before. Don't be cheap in your words. Don't be cheap in your communication. If you got a product and service, use class. Look for people who match up with your product or service. Don't shove stuff in people's face. That's why we get a bad rep. That's why direct sales, network marketing. Here's the thing, and Ray Higdon said it perfectly. I don't want to take credit. I got to give him credit. I heard it the best. You know what the problem is? I'll tell you what the problem is. And he said it. I'm gonna quote him, give him credit, because it was his. He said, and I love this. He said, you know what the problem is? The problem is not network marketing or direct sales. That's not the problem. The problem is network marketers are the people who do network marketing. It's not the industry. The network marketing industry is not the problem. The problem is the network marketers. Those are the guys and gals who ruin it. With the stuff they say, with the exaggerations, with the lies, with the cheap approach. Those are the people that ruin it. It's not really the industry, if you really think about it. Now, listen to me. If you want to hate the industry, well, I'm sure you have a reason for that. If you want to share that reason, well, maybe you want to share the reason. I'm all ears. You can't just hate something without a reason, right? So I'm sure you got a reason, right? I'm all ears. Let's go. But so if you don't hate the industry, you know, It's just a reality. It's not the industry. So if you don't hate the industry, well, then you can be a good example. You be a good example of a network marketer. You know what? There are a gazillion loan officers. And I know like half of them. There's a gazillion of them. You know what? There's half of them that are crooks. They're in prison right now. I mean, that's reality. But do you stop doing loans? Do you, when you buy a house, do you, like, what do you do? Like when you need a mortgage? Come on. That doesn't mean like you stop, you hate the industry, you're like, that's it. Either I have 300,000 to buy a house or I don't. Well, good luck with that too. I mean, I guess. Right? So it's not like the loan industry, the mortgage industry you hate, but you hate some mortgage brokers. You hate some real estate agents because they did you wrong. And that's the truth in everything. That's the truth. Right? So if you're uncomfortable with somebody being in your face, hey, you open your mail, Pizza Hut has got that flyer in your face every Thursday. Well, here, every freaking Thursday, it's on my face. You know why? Because it's the weekend. You're supposed to use the coupons. Every week. Boom. Now, what do? Move to the mountains? Just because Pizza Hut will send me a flyer every week? No, you know what I do? I stand right there by the mailbox and I drop it in the trash. You know why? Because I don't eat Pizza Hut. That's it. I don't bang my head against the wall that every time I get that flyer, and I don't just like pull my hair. I'm like, oh my God, if I see one more Pizza Hut flyer, I'm gonna... No, I don't. I'm like, you should be the same. Seriously, you should be the same with a lot of things. You shouldn't be flipping over that stuff. Somebody's asking you to, I don't know, take a look or buy their products and services. You don't have to block them and move to the mountains and like call the cops, you know. It's like, okay, you can like calm down. People are allowed to promote their How many insurance people do you know on Facebook that are promoting insurance? Real estate people. Oh my God, where am I going? Real estate people. How many people are there shoving in your face that they're realtors? Seriously. How many people shove in your face every single day that they're realtor? As soon as you add a realtor as a friend, this is what has happened to me. As soon as I add a realtor as a friend, immediately, like literally within 30 seconds, I get a chat. Hey, if you're ever in the market to buy a house, look me up. If you ever refer me anybody, I'll take care of you. Like I have a gazillion of those. Like they're in my, like they haven't even said hi. Right? So that's okay, right? Insurance people, they're in your face all the time, like literally. That's okay. You go to the mall, the kiosk people. I know some of you don't even know what a mall is. That's where we used to go to buy things before there was Amazon. Like it was a physical place. We would go to, and there were this kiosk in the middle of the mosque, in the middle of the mall. Kiosk and mall, get it, mosque. And these kids would be selling stuff, lotion, potion, hair stuff. And if you made eye contact with one of these folks, some of you know, am I telling the truth, right? If you made eye contact with one of these kiosk salespeople, you were done. it felt like a lockdown. Like you could not get out of that sales pitch. You could be bald and you'd be buying a blow dryer to, I don't know. They're in your face all the time, but you still go to the mall. Just all kinds of stuff, dude. They sell all kinds of stuff, right? The point is this: people are going to be in your face all the time to promote their products and services. It's totally okay. I read somewhere that you're exposed to over 300 advertising pieces a day. Your emails, TV, radio, YouTube, Instagram, social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok. Constantly ads. Over 300 different ads a day. 300 different times a day people are in your face trying to promote their products and services. I want to tell you it's okay. Like I told you, some of you are either going to hate me or some of you are going to be a big fan of me. 37 jobs, 10 different industries. Got laid off a month and a half ago. And I wasn't the only one, obviously. There was about 100, I think about 150 people, 200 people. And here we are, right? So it's time. We got to promote what we got. And I'm going to be doing that. So hopefully some of you will stick around. Some of you may block me and never, I may never talk to you again. So if that's the case, then it's been a great ride. I appreciate you. If that's not the case, then let's just go. Let's see what happens. Continue following me on my journey. I'm excited. I'm actually really nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually scared, pretty crapless, and nervous at the same time. But I'm excited at the same time. I'm excited and nervous and all that stuff at the same time. It's kind of scary, actually. It's the first time I've decided to actually do this all in and like really do it. And kind of scares me a little bit, but it's kind of cool in a way, you know? Anyway, I'm going to get my pre-workout shake in. It's 10 minutes to 9 p.m. And thank you. I appreciate you. I know you ignore me now lately a lot more, but you don't love me no more, T Money. I feel like B Money's taking my place. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I'm gonna make my pre-workout shake. I'm gonna actually post that. That's a money shake right there. And then yeah, I told you, I'm gonna be in your face with my products and services, like in your face. And because you're gonna love this stuff. And so I'm gonna go hit the gym. I'm gonna hit it really hard. I'm gonna hit shoulders tonight, and I'm excited to hit that. I've actually gained. You guys ready for this? Oh my goodness! I should have said something. I forgot to say this in the. This is a long live. Dude, I was gonna talk 10 minutes. I think I've been talking for half an hour. I don't even know how long it's been. T Money, how long has it been? But anyway, so I've gained, guys. I've been working out for 3.5 months now, right? Yeah, 3.5 months. 3.5 months. In 3.5 months, so I started at 118, 117 pounds. I know, that's kind of scary. I weighed myself yesterday. I was at 128.9. I'll call that 129. I'm very excited about that. I cannot wait to hit 130. That would be amazing. So I can't believe I'm excited to hit 130. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. I digress all over the place tonight. But like I said, so the t-shirt thing, now you guys got some updates on the t-shirts. That's what's going on. Not gonna stop on that because I love the new designs are insane. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna let's just figure out if tomorrow we can work with the vendor still, or do I have to change everything all over again? And that would be not a very good thing. So prayers, please. And yeah, so that's the 2 t-shirts. You guys know I'm promoting products and safe products and healthy products. Dude, I drink this liquid collagen, okay? I broke my wrist. Some of you know that. I haven't told that. I haven't shared that story. That's another story I'm going to share. But I broke my wrist. I snapped my wrist a few years ago. T-Money knows, obviously. That's kind of how we kind of met, huh? T-Money. And I went through like hell here and back. But man, this liquid collagen, I'm telling you, I really believe it really was the difference maker in my recovery. It really was. So, and I use all the other products too. So I use clean products, like no chemicals, none of that stuff. So, you know, that's my thing. That's my jam. I live clean. How many of you live dirty? You should get on clean products. Like, seriously, why would you want to live dirty? Anyway, hopefully you guys got some love. Listen to me. If you're looking for that thing, that side little project, and you're crazy enough to work with me and see what I'm doing, well, then let's go, baby. Let's do this. Drop your thoughts, your comments, info, whatever. Send me a text, send me a chat. My phone number is on my profile. I'm just out there. You know what I mean? I'm like reachable. So let's do this thing. Let's go big, and let's impact some lives. You know what I mean? Let's be responsible for that. I like that. I really like that. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Drop your thoughts, comments below. If you want info, like I said, you know how to get a hold of me. Just ask for it. That's it. And we'll take it from there. Stick around for the stuff that I shared with you. The updates are coming. They are coming. And until tomorrow, when we do it all over again. Much love.